and I figured I might as well make a small little tutorial on basically the basics of how to use CapCut. Now this is pretty much TikTok's, native video editor. So this is actually made by the same people who made TikTok, which is very, interesting. So you can go install it on Android or iOS. This is what the app looks like. I'll leave it in the description so you can download it. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and open up this application like so, and it'll take us right here. Now for a majority of you, you want to go ahead and create a new project. So you don't really have to tinker around too much. So what we can do is we can go and click up top and choose a new project. Now what we want to do is we want to bring in the videos that we actually want to edit. So in this case, you probably already have videos or photos that you want to edit up or bring into a TikTok video or some other video. In this case, I'll just choose my videos I made before, and I'll go ahead and choose a random video like this one. Some random video I made a long time ago for a Rubik's Cube in a grass, whatever it is. So once you find a video that you like, you can go ahead and bring it in, but you can also choose a video like this. You can also swipe down like so, and you can choose different videos that you want. So you can go and choose this specific video too, and now I have 2 videos brought in. Now if you want more or less, you can just click them out and click them or delete them here. And once you have the videos that you want, all you have to do is click add, and now we are in the crazy spot. This is where a lot of things you could do. There are so many features built into this video editor, and I'll try my best to break down the best one. So up top, you have your X button, so you can go and exit out of this project. You have your video resolution button, which you shouldn't mess around too much, but if you actually choose it, you can see you can change the video resolution from 720p to 4K. If you don't know anything about this, then you don't have to worry about it. You shouldn't worry about it too much. Now at the top right, you'll have this little share button. Now this will allow us to actually export this video to our photo gallery or video gallery, where we can actually go and export this video up and port it over to TikTok or Instagram or wherever else we want it. In this case, we'll just, skip it. But those are 3 main buttons that you probably should get used to. Now here is where your video is going to be played constantly. So whenever you want to, click play, so here's the play button. If you ever want to play through your video, you'll basically be able to see the video here. And there's also some other cool things with this video too. Now down here, this is where you can see the duration or how long your video is, the play or stop button right here, the undo and redo button, as well as a button where you can go ahead and actually see the full screen of this video. So you can see if I click that, it takes me to the full screen portion of this video, which is actually pretty cool. If you want to get out of it, you can click here and you're back on the main page. Now here is where you can actually see the video or the photos itself. So if I go and start at the beginning, you can see I can actually move this around and I can actually skip through this whole entire video just like this. And I would recommend you to kind of go through here and kind of get used to kind of maneuvering through here. You can zoom in, you can zoom out just like this. Very basic process. And this plus button actually gives you the ability to add videos or add photos to the end of it. So let's say you didn't bring in all the videos that you wanted to in the beginning with. Well, you can go ahead and add more videos like this if you want to. Click add, and you can just keep bringing them. And you can see, just like how this is telling us, if you want, if you zoom out enough, you can actually go ahead and hold down on a video like this and bring it forward or ahead of other videos. So you can see I'm kind of moving it, that newer video that we just brought in. So I can go ahead and drop that right there. And in the beginning, we still have that video that we just brought in. So that's pretty much the basics there. Now the bottom here is, there's a lot going on. So each one of these things pretty much give us a little bit more customizability for the videos that we have. So this edit button will pretty much bring us the video editing capabilities that we normally have, which we'll get into in a second. We click back, the audio button will actually allow us to bring in audio or take in audio from any other sources that we have. So we can actually search for audio, we can search for effects, or we can even do a voiceover within this too. So there's a lot of trends out there on TikTok where you do a voiceover, and this is where you can go ahead and do that straight from here, which is really cool. Now we can click back again. If we want to add text over these specific things, we can go and click text, and there's a lot of different options here. So we can do add text, we can do text features, all these other things too. For example, if we go and click add text, we can go and have text come up here, say hi, or something like that. We can go and click return. We can go and click accept. And you can see that it'll allow us to basically change the duration of the text as well. Now, this is very important because these are multi-layers. There are so many situations where you may add a filter or add text, and it's going to add another layer underneath it. So now you can increase or decrease the duration of this text. You can also click on it, and you can move it around as well. Now, this is great for text, but like I mentioned, if you're adding photos overlay, if you're adding videos overlay, or whatever the case is, it is the same type of layer effect. Now let's say, hey, I don't want to add text there. Well, there's a couple ways to delete it. You can click on it just like this, and you can choose the delete option, which is all the way over here. Or what you can do is the X button right here. You can go and click X, and it'll go and delete that text too. So text is the big thing a lot of people are going to be using. Now let's go and click back, and you can see we have a lot more options here, and they just keep on going. So those are the main things. We have stickers, we have overlay, we have effects, we have filters you can add, we have formats, we have a sample canvas, and we have the adjust option too, which allows us to change the brightness and all these other things of our videos. So let's say we choose this video right here, and we actually want to adjust the brightness. Well, right here we have that same adjust button, so we can click adjust, we can click on brightness, and we can actually increase and decrease the brightness here, and we can do that for all these other effects. So keep that in mind. Although I'm only showing you this for like these sample, text or these sample videos, you can go ahead and use these filters for your own videos as well, and it's the same type of process. So let's just say I like the way that filter looks. So now what we can do is we can choose a video like this, and we can actually increase and decrease the size of this video. So let's say we want to go ahead and decrease the size of this video. Well, I'll go ahead and drag the edge like this, and I can actually make it smaller, or I can actually make it longer too just by doing this. But let's say you want to go ahead and add, a video right in between these. There's a lot of TikTok trends that do that too. Well, what you can do is you can click on this split button right here, and what you can do instead is you can go ahead and bring in a photo just like this and bring it in between those. So now instead of having that full one, I have this video, I have this video, and now let's say I want to split it again. I choose the video, I split once more, I zoom out just like so, I go and grab this video just like so, and I can go ahead and bring it in exactly where I want it to. And this is just in a sample, but you can go ahead and do this with all your other effects too, which is really, really cool. So now let's say some of these videos have audio in the background, and I actually don't want that audio there. What we can do instead is we can click on that video just like so. We can choose on volume, and we can decrease the volume of that text all the way down, or the volume of that video. So now you won't be able to hear that video, and you can do a voiceover or add some audio over it. And now let's say, hey, I like this video, but I don't want this whole entire long video at the end. Let's say I'm done with this video and I don't need this video either. What we can do is we can click on the video just like I did. We can scroll to the bottom and we can click on this delete button, which is right here. So go and click on delete, and it'll go and delete that video. And we can do the same thing here. I don't want this video here. I can click delete, and now we only have these videos that I wanted from the beginning with. Now you can see it's telling us to add a transition. Well, we can go ahead and add transition clips between these two. So what we can do is we can click on the little add transition button. We can go and choose it like this, and we can choose a different transition if we want to. So these are cool. I probably, if you know what you're doing, then go for it. But I probably won't mess around with too much, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Now, like I mentioned, there's a lot of other options down here, which, if we made this video 50 minutes, we could probably get through all of them. But these are pretty basic. Not a lot of, things that I've seen really utilize those ones too much. But a big thing, like I mentioned, is audio. A lot of TikTok trends and all those different things pretty much utilize audio all the time. So what we can do is we can click on audio here, and we can go ahead and search for different audios that we like. So as you can see, it says TikTok original media. If you sign in with your actual TikTok account, you can actually see a bunch of TikTok trends that are basically going on. So what we can do here is we can go ahead and take in any, song from TikTok or whatever, and we can go ahead and bring it in here too, which is really cool. Now they do have some random sounds up here. If you have any sounds on your actual machine, you can actually go ahead and bring them over. So if you say extract from other video, well, you can go ahead and download a TikTok video as well from, TikTok, extract the audio, and you can go ahead and bring it into, CapCut as well. Now these are some recommended songs. So these are some random songs that are going on all over the place, and you can go ahead and bring them into and bring them to your you can bring them into your video project. You can click on the star and do the same exact thing. Those are, videos, or those are songs that you actually starred and you want to use, in the future. So we can go and click X. And now once you have all that set up, your project is probably going to look better than mine. All you have to do now is pretty much export this project like we did before. So go in the top right corner, go and click share. And what this is going to do is it's going to share probably to your Photos application. So if you're on your iPhone, all you have to do is go ahead and download this project just like this. It's going to save, and you can go ahead and upload it straight to TikTok or any other video platform like you normally would. So you can see it says ready to share, it says send to device and projects. All you have to do here is you can go and share it straight to TikTok from your actual phone itself, which is really nice and built into the application. You can go and share it from WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram. You can also click more right here. You can actually save the video to your Photos app. So you can click save video, and what it's going to do is it's going to, if you hop out of here, you can make your way over to your Photos application, and you can see that video that we just made. So again, this video is not really going to make too much sense to anybody because it's just a random video, but you can go ahead and do this to your own videos as well. And from here, you can upload it to your own TikTok account and pretty much go on from there. So that's a pretty basic tutorial on how to use CapCut. Again, there's a lot of features built in there, but that's a pretty basic rundown of how to use that. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys